Hi Glendale, I'm Meg Keller.
And I'm Michaela Injami.
And you're watching the Glendale 411.
Dr. Bob Lynch has recently started teaching at Glendale.
Caitlin West and Audrey Mace have the story.
Dr. Bob Lynch is a new teacher in the Glendale English department. He hopes to bring a unique edge to his classroom.
I have my doctorate in instructional leadership, and my dissertation was over gaming in the classroom. I love integrating games within my education style. Actually, I want to get more into technology. I really like the technological aspect of education. I think that that's where the future is going, and I do want to get more involved with integrating computers and all sorts of technology into education.
I'd say something different about him is just the atmosphere. He teaches in a super fun way. He's loud in good ways. He reads really good. It's enjoyable all the time.
It's not only Dr. Lynch's students who notice his skills surrounding technology.
2015, email from a random company saying, hey, we've checked out some of your research, because I would write a lot of research incorporating retention and gaming and such. And it was Apple saying, we want to see what you can do for us. I was a lead data analyst for the Maps and Siri applications, kind of judged what Siri and Maps application needed.
Despite his adventure to Apple, Dr. Lynch found his way back to Springfield.
When we came back because of Brexit, and when we came back, I just went back into teaching because it's something that I'm really good at, and Glendale was one of the schools I had attended whenever I was, in high school myself, so it seemed like a pretty natural fit.
I like his teaching techniques because they're a lot different than most teachers. He teaches in a slow but fast way. It's hard to explain. It just gets stuck in your head once he tells you it.
I like the interaction with students. I like thinking that I have some kind of influence and relationship with the students that helps them guide them to see what they want to do, because I have a 6 and 7-year-old of my own, and I know that the students whom I influence will have influence over my kids, so I just want to make sure that the world is done right.
Scooter's Coffee is a little different than your average coffee shop.
Ryan Harp and Connor Skinner have the story.
Coffee is a franchise based out of Omaha, Nebraska that's been franchising since 1998. I decided to get into Scooter's Coffee because I was a stay-at-home mom for 6 years. My kids are going back to school. I drink coffee every single day, so I might as well invest it back into something that I love. And the company, there's so much support. I'm allowed to be a franchisee, run and operate my own business, but also have the support from a corporate office. One of our biggest goals with Scooter's Coffee is to try to get the guests through the drive-thru in 60 to 90 seconds. We know everybody's busy and has things to do, so we want to greet them with friendly customer service and get them out with a perfect drink in a quick manner.
Mary describes her coffee as an art form, where everything is handmade and made to order.
So our signature drink is the Caramelicious, and it can be served hot, iced, or blended.
Currently, there is only one Scooter's open in Springfield, located at the corner of Battlefield and Campbell. In the future, there will be 5 locations in the area. 4 in Springfield, 1 in Ozark. The second location is currently under construction at the corner of Sunshine and Deswood and will be opening soon.
The Glendale Drama Department recently put on their fall musical, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Meg Keller, Amanda Zimmerman, and I have the story. Glendale High School's fall musical, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, was a fun and entertaining show put on by the drama department.
It was 2 writers that were obviously comedians, and they just thought it would be funny to parody how serious spelling bee competitors are, and thought that it would be fun to make fun of that process about how they take it almost as serious as professional sports people that prepare for this, and so they thought that would be a lot of fun. Plus, using the interactive part of things where we bring up audience members, or in our case, we bring up teachers as guest spellers and help include them in the fun.
My character, Barfay, was that kid that was always sick all the time, kind of that weird, awkward kid.
Peanuts and the brownies!
All these contrasting characters sort of in this one melting pot that I think resonated with everyone because it was a parody of middle school, and whether you're a senior or a freshman, it was, everyone could resonate with it because we all had gone through those weird, awkward years of middle school.
The unique group of students that contribute to the drama program spend many hours perfecting their performance.
Well, anytime we do a show, it is almost every single time that when you have a show in high school, you take 2.5 months almost to prepare and get ready for a show. We started the week after school started as far as casting, and then immediately launched into rehearsals. And every single show that we do is about 2.5 months worth of work that we put together.
The hard work is a small price to pay for lifelong lessons and memories.
I hope that my legacy is that everyone got to have a moment in their life. And I like to think that everybody that's done a show or taken the class had a moment in their lives that they can look back on one day and say, wow, that kind of changed my life a little bit. I'm glad that I had that moment.
Glendale senior Audrey Mace has a passion for biking.
Chase Cantrell and Harper Brady have the story.
Audrey Mace, a Glendale student, enjoys biking and has been on several trips.
I've been biking for about 4 years, and I started doing trips about 2 years ago. I bike with a company called Overland, and it's a group of high schoolers with 2 leaders. I've biked in different countries, and I bike with my family members, and I bike a lot of miles.
We got a chance to talk to Audrey's sister, Liz Mace, who has been a huge inspiration for her. Unfortunately, we were unable to do an in-person interview, so we did one over FaceTime.
Audrey is so incredibly excited and positive when we're on the bike. It's so fun to be around her all the time, but especially while biking.
My first trip was in France, and I biked from Paris to Nice. And then my one last summer was in Canada, and then we ended in Montana. My favorite memories from my bike trips have been getting to meet a bunch of people from all over the country that I didn't know before. My favorite bike. This is my favorite bike. This is Rudy.
Audrey plans to continue biking and to one day be an overland leader like her sister.
Thanks for watching.
Check us out on social media at the Glendale 411.
Signing out, I'm Meg Keller.
And I'm Michaela Injami.